All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword blog, aka Clog, Thursday edition. And wow, new site edition. It looks like there's a new addition to the lineup of the mini and the crossword, the Midi. And I'm actually kind of excited about this. I I didn't know this until about 10 seconds ago, but I think this is great for the 1 hour challenge in an oblique way, which is that typically I don't actually solve the mini. I find them to be like, it just doesn't take very much time. It doesn't really count as a warm up. But a MIDI crossword is enough to sort of get your brain working. And this one even has a title, Rainbow Sprinkles. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get into a habit of solving these MIDIs, maybe not. But at least for the first day that they have them, let's use this as a warm up. Let's get it started. Racing handout. Maybe a bib, brush, inspo, kids baby shark, uh, hose, wellness brand. I guess hers, billionaires. I guess those are rich. Uh, that's Astro. It could be like RBI, reality TV, yin and yang, tisk, VPs, bar, Irk, Gift of the Gods, Roy, no, G, okay, Gift of the Madam, Gift of Arrow, could be Doubt here. Oh, Biv, remember G, Biv, Gift of the Magi, a Rose, Gouda, as do I, Meant, Touch, Feel, Spy-Fi. All right. Well, I have no point of reference for how fast I would expect to solve a MIDI, but that felt like a middle of the road thing. Got a little tied up, but not too bad. Um, yeah, I noticed it's rainbow sprinkles, and this is a rainbow. I don't know why I was so confident that it was Gift of the Gods, but yeah, I just didn't see the V circle here somehow. So anyway, that one's on me. I thought this was quite a strong start to the genre. We see we have a sort of like alternative, well, it's still sort of diagonal symmetry, but yeah, Baby Shark reality TV, pretty good board spanners as these go, and really no cringeworthy fill. Obviously, stuff like RNA and RBI is a little tired, but nothing really wrong with it. I'm not really going to give it a full rating because I haven't really solved that many minis in my life, but this seemed like quite a solid one. All right, now that we're warmed up, um, we can go to the real deal, and this looks like a extra wide one, if I'm not mistaken, and very wide open at the very least. Some very long fill going this way. I expect to see some of these cut off pretty pretty soon after I remove this, but yeah, we'll see. No title or anything, no shaded squares. Let's just get into it. Okay. Um, Mount energy, nay, that runs, um, could be jog. It's like east southeast or one of those annoying things. Sarah Connor, uh, collectively, reign of something maybe. Oh no, it's already rain. Bit of workers, queen, uh, Asia, maybe? Questionable sus. Okay. Um, maybe D. At a minimum. MIT. Could be C. Could be something reams of paper. Bow tie. What that is. I'm gonna take that out. Son, Sonatina, maybe? Is that a thing? Ant eater? No. Aardvark. Um, well, there's the Giants. There's the Dodgers. I don't know if it spelled that though. Okay. Could be Bros. QED. Must be BBQ. Eyesore is not pretty. Stay at. Like a plane, informally. XL is smaller than L. Okay. Malarkey. Could be jig here. Gel, yeah. Do jig. I've read knaves. Apses. That doesn't fit. Kind of want this to be yak. Could be rice. Roman numerals. 8'4". What? 8 is VII. 8'4" IV. I don't know. Sanjab, Manny. Could be Roti here. Nikita, right? Alright, I'm very lost. Certain union number. Could be like Mrs. What on earth is that? Okay. Shots. Toss. Could just be Una or Uno. Um, could be ED ending. Must be Anna de Armas. Could be Nag. Till. Chiliagon. Angles. Something angles. Stop. Runs the L. CTA, Chicago. Fencers Fit. It must be east northeast. Okay. Play S. I roundish oval. I don't know if why jive would be right there, but um, could be a grin. Okay, bull. Oh, 2D. Yikes. Probably S. Well, don't know what the boxes are. Could be squares. Doesn't fit. I'm gonna put yak there. Um, it's definitely anteater, so I guess it's not energy. Um, okay. Could be like SF Giants. Yeah, I still don't really understand the theme, to be quite honest. This could be eval at the Savoy. What is that? Natasha. Um, abilities. So something abilities. 4 dozen other. So that's 27. 27 is X X VI. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Stall. I guess unnailed. Simple? Does that make sense? Not really. Herods? I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, no. Her Hermes. Sim Simile. Okay, that makes more sense. Stall. Gain time. You can stop at an inn. Bogus? Actually, angles? Yeah, I think that's. I need to understand the theme to fill that in. Okay. Well, 1 hour challenge. Not really in the cards, but um, we got to figure out the theme, or the streak is at risk, of course. Um, to a walk, a hit in baseball, something inches. Okay, 8 times 12 is 80 plus 16 is 96 is 100 inches. So thinches. Okay. Um, uh, maybe intake. I wonder if this is like LA Angels, but is that team still around? I thought they moved to like Las Vegas or something. Um, Con Air or the Salvo, Viking, VI King, Viking something. It's Nala, it's a Lion King. That's Grin. I wonder if it's like Elvis or something weird. Maybe Stan, Viking, or Cart, Elias, and then Icemen. Icemen. I can say, I don't know if that's really one to one. Okay. Um, I don't know how many. It's probably M. Re. What other letters are Roman numerals? Like for the big ones, there's C, there's M, there's D. Dreams. D. Reams. Is it not a bow tie? Is it just a regular tie? Reverie? Is that? Oh, red tie. Droopy. Viking ships? Like ships. I don't know if ships make sense. A foot? Repose. Opiate. Okay. Viking ships. The reins. King ships. Okay. Um, 4 dozen other powers. So, okay. One, two, three, and then oh, I just did the math wrong. It's got to be like 50, right? Uh, 51. And 50 is what? 50 is L liabilities, LI 51 total. Okay. Um, total on it. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's X boxes. Okay, nice. Shots of a vaccine. Grand. This is probably M angles. And then by gum, because then KY seems reasonable. By gum. Yikes. Charge. Grand. Could be lob. Mm. Well, it doesn't work with Vax, but It's sort of a question mark. Hmm. The letters look a bit better than Vax, so I'll leave it for now. Bag. Let's try maybe Isles here. Risky. Sleaze, maybe? Pesky. Grand. That was. Yeah, I like Law better. Grand. Pre, of course. Okay. Ionize. A plural. Sleaze. Alright. So, despite our warm up, obviously that took a while. I do think that was harder than your average uh, Thursday puzzle. Hey, maybe I just am dumb. Is this actually wider than normal? Nope, nope. It's the standard width, right? 7, 8 plus 7, yeah. Um, but despite struggling with it, I do think it was a good puzzle. I think this is a um, maybe a somewhat classic theme, but there's just so many the uh, of of the theme answers, I guess. What was it? There's seven of them. That if you don't understand the theme, which I didn't for a while, um, it can be pretty challenging. Um, because there's just so many like long answers that you're just not going to get for a while. Um, I do think there were some like bits of weird things like Iceman. I don't think it's a real word. And I don't love Phi and things like that. But I think a lot of these I just struggled with for my own fault reasons, basically. Um, and yeah, looking at it, there's not really any super nasty crosses or anything like that. I just was struggling to get a foothold because of the theme. But yeah, I think it works. I think these are pretty, obviously stuff like unnailed is a little weird, but um, yeah, I think these are all fair game. And Viking ships is maybe the premier answer here. VI king ships, so 6 kingships, um, or 51 abilities. I do probably need to study up uh, on my Roman numerals though, because I was really I know MCD are all Roman numerals, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head which Roman numerals they are. And yeah, it does a great job of including sort of all the different Roman numerals. We got the C, D, M, X, L. So we're not sort of like going back to the well or anything. I think this is quite a well constructed theme, to be honest. So yeah, overall, I mean, um, it's painful because obviously I sort of lost the 1 hour challenge today, barring some miracle, but it is actually genuinely quite a good puzzle. So despite not enjoying the result, I enjoyed the puzzle. I will give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.